What is going on, Islanders fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today I want to talk about how the New York Islanders were urged to sign a former 30-goal scorer. In fact, this person was a 30-goal scorer 6 times in his career so far. So, Stefan Rosner, who covers the New York Islanders for the Hockey News, suggested that the Islanders sign Max Pacioretty to a 1-year deal, less than $1 million in his words. So essentially a 1-year vet minimum kind of deal for a guy like Max Pacioretty. And from those who for those who are going to get the name recognition, like Pacioretty is up there. He's a legend in the game. But there's definitely some red flags about him at this point in his career. So I kind of want to talk through the pros and the cons of it. And spoiler, I'm leaning towards no. I don't think this is a route that I would like the Islanders to go. He turns 36 years old in November. And again, I get it. It's only a 1-year deal and it would probably be cheap. But this is not the gamble that I really want to take. He's torn his Achilles twice in the last 3 seasons. The number of games he's played in the last 3 years, 39, 5, and 47. At one point, yes, he was a perennial 30-goal scorer. He did it 4 years in a row from 2013-14 through 16-17. Even in his Vegas days, in his early 30s, he was incredibly productive, putting up 194 points, 90 goals in 224 games. Now, I don't want this to seem like I'm dunking on Stefan, because I like his work. He does really good work, but this is just one that I disagree with him on. I get where he's coming from, saying like the Islanders need to take a risk and outside the box thought on trying to fill in a spot where, a goal scorer on the cheap, and maybe he can get back to form and even give you 20 goals, in a middle six role instead of playing up on the top line. And again, I understand where he's coming from, but I don't think the Islanders should take the gamble on a guy who's missed so much time in the last 3 years and is 36. For me, an interesting gamble, now it's probably going to be a little bit more costly, is Patrik Laine. And yes, you're going to have to move some money around. You'd have to move money around even to get Max Pacioretty in here on a league minimum deal, especially for bringing back Simon Holmstrom. And God knows what you're doing with Oliver Wahlstrom. The Islanders, moral of the story, they still have to make another move at some point to clear up some cap space. It could happen at any point in the offseason. But for me, with Laine, yes, he's missed some time, but he's, 10 years younger? And I think there's still, upside that he'll be in his prime. It'll be more costly. You probably need Columbus to retain some money, which is, again, totally fair and valid. And I'm not even saying that Patrik Laine is my favorite option remaining. My favorite option remaining at this point would be a Nikolai Erat's trade. But, you cross that bridge when you get there. The point being, if you're looking for outside the box gamble kind of thing, I'd rather go on the younger side than on the older side with someone who's been injured. So this one's going to be a no from me, but an interesting thought. Because again, I'm going to agree with Stefan that they have to get creative and have to think outside the box. This one's just not for me, but I want to hear from you. Is this something that you would do? Are you willing to take the gamble? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, make sure to subscribe to the Patreon over at patreon.com/uptheturnpike for bonus New York Islanders content over there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Matt. I'll catch you next time.
If you like that, make sure to subscribe to Up the Turnpike on Patreon for more exclusive New York Islanders content.